guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to do another in-depth look or another close look at another great release. This is a new release from Arrow Video, as we can see, and it's of Zombie Flesh Eaters on 4K. So this is the limited edition content. Now there was a different variant cover available from Arrow itself, which came with the sticker saying strong uncut version, but unfortunately I bought this in store, so I didn't actually buy it online, so I went into H&B and bought it myself. So I haven't got that variant, which is a shame, but it's still nice. It's still got the recommissioned artwork on there. I think the variant had the original artwork, you know, with the hand coming out from the ground. This is the famous scene that made it the video nasty, with the wooden shard going in through her eye. But it's a really cool edition. Comes in a nice box, as you can see. This is the slipcase, really cool. And it's got a list of special features there. I don't know if that's too far for you to see. If you might want to pause and have a look at those special features. But that is the outer case, the slip case for Zombie Flesh Eaters, directed by Lucio Fulci, or Fulci, whichever you want to call him. I've always called him Lucio Fulci, always have done. Now we take that off, and we can see it's got the same artwork, except the coloration is slightly different on this than it is on the main one. It's more vibrant. Here it's more faded, and I prefer that. I like the faded look. I think it gives it that more that kind of vintage look to what the film should be like. But it's cool still to have that sort of different. And it's on the back, it's just got nothing on there, just it looks like hair. It's probably going to be an extension of her hair onto the back, so that's pretty cool. Nothing to show you there, so we'll take out the contents of the box set and pop them down. So first of all, let's have a look at the movie itself. See, it's on 4K. Got some great new commissioned artwork here. Really cool, even with the sharks up there. If you remember the zombie fighting the shark, another famous scene from this film. And it includes the 4K disc of the movie. Got an advert for Wild Style, and we have a set of art cards which we'll come to. So this is the 4K disc. Doesn't come with the Blu-ray, so be wary of that, but it wasn't that pricey. Now when they come with Blu-ray discs, Arrow tend to charge $34.99 to $39.99. so this was $29.99 because it doesn't come with a Blu-ray. To be honest, I'd rather pay the extra $5 and have the Blu-ray disc as well with it, but there we are. But all the special features are on here as well, so they've managed to fit all those special features on that disc. And look how many there are, guys. So much work's gone into this reproduction of this film. So let's have a little look at the art cards. Now they all look the same on the reverse. They've all got the same picture of the slave. I believe they're all in black and white. The film is in colour, so they're really cool. Nice art cards here. There we go. And we've got one of the famous scene. And one there, it looks like the police officer on the boat there. And one of the iconic scenes of the zombies coming out of the ground. So those are the art cards that come with this release. I'll pop them back in there. Try and keep it a bit organised. Like I said, shame it doesn't come with the Blu-ray as well. That would have been a nice touch, but there we go. It also comes with a poster, so we'll have a look at this, double-sided, with the original artwork on one side, which I will unfold for you. You give us a second. As you can see, original artwork. And there is the commissioned artwork, which I like because it's the one with the sort of faded background. So that's really, really cool. So that's the poster. The one other thing I haven't shown you yet is I think it has a reversible sleeve. And it has a reversible sleeve of Zombie 2. I would have liked it to have been the original VHS cover, which is with the variant cover, which you can only get from Arrow. But sadly, I didn't pick that one up. Just popping that back in, guys. Sorry. I'm quite new to doing these sort of videos, so please bear with me. I hope you don't mind them at all. So we pop these back in the box, the movie and the poster. One more thing to look at. We have a perfect bound book. It's not a hardback, it's a soft format book, but it does resemble a little bit of the original artwork there, which kind of I think goes around the whole book. No, it doesn't. It's two separate pictures. So that's the new, some more new artwork. And in here, let's have a look, see what we actually have in the booklet. I will let you know. You have an essay from Exterior Dying by Willow Maclay, Death, Rot and Decay in Zombie Flesh Eaters, a partial autopsy by Jack Sargent, Defies Logic Explanation, exploring the conflict between the normal and abnormal in Zombie Flesh Eaters by Heather Wixson, The Apocalypse and Saint Lucio Fucci and the Catholic Zombie by Matt Rogerson, and also presentation and production credits. So that is pretty much what's in the book. There's the famous zombie attacking the shark. I will be careful what I'm showing you. I will try not to show you any explicit pictures. Members of the cast. This film starred British actor Ian McCulloch, who didn't really, when he's been interviewed about it, he's sort of not, I don't know if he's ashamed or regrets being in the films, but yeah, he doesn't look back on them very fondly, which is a shame. Mind you, he is a sort of Shakespearean actor, so there we go. There's the classic sort of picture at the end of the film when they're going over to take over New York. It's a bizarre little film because it starts off in New York and then it goes to this island and then it ends in New York. Because if you remember right, the zombies were on the boat and one of them falls into the sea. So he's obviously crawled onto the ground and he's bitten his way through people, and now there's a big sort of like zombie apocalypse taking place in New York. So yeah, so this is the booklet. It's good, but I wouldn't say that the pictures were of any good quality. But it's still a nice booklet. There's a lot to read in there, as you can see. There's lots of sort of essays in there. So it's still a real nice edition to have. Like I said, the only complaint I've actually got about well, it's probably two. One, I would have liked to have got the one with the official artwork on it, the Arrow variant, but I couldn't get hold of that one. And two, it would have been nice if it actually had the Blu-ray disc in it too, but it's just got the 4K, just because sometimes if your 4K player breaks down and you've got a Blu-ray player, you can still watch movies, right? So that's why I quite like that they have it there. And not only that, you might be going around a friend's house and you want to watch a movie together, you want to watch Zombie Flesh Eaters. He might not be in possession of a 4K TV or 4K Blu-ray player, and might only have a 4K Blu-ray, but you might only have just a standard Blu-ray. So I suggest you buy a Blu-ray edition of the film. I don't know, this release came out with a Blu-ray. but if you go back to the older release of it on Arrow, there is a Blu-ray available, but with the new release I think it's just come out on 4K. Anyway, that's a closer look at Lucio Fulci's Zombie Flesh Eaters from Arrow Video.